Hi kids! Today we are going to learn about addition and subtraction. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to add and subtract whole numbers, carry out correct addition and subtraction in everyday activities, add and subtract 3 4-digit numbers, taking 2 at a time, solve quantitative aptitude problems involving addition and subtraction. In previous lessons, we learned about whole numbers, which can be arranged in units of ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, etc. Now, we shall begin by learning how to add and subtract 3 or 4-digit numbers using two methods, the abacus method and place value columns. For example, what is 123 plus 456? So, let us arrange the numbers in their respective place value columns. We write 3 on the units, 2 on the tens, 1 on the hundreds. Then we write the addition sign, popularly called plus, on the left-hand side. Then we write 6 underneath 3 on the ones column, 5 on the tens column, and 4 on the hundreds column. Nice! Everything is set. We start adding from the left, or the ones column. 3 plus 6 equals 9. So we write 9 under 3 and 6. 2 plus 5 equals 7. So we write 7 under 2 and 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5. So we write 5 under 1 and 4. We can see that 123 plus 456 is equal to 975. Let's try some more examples. 2,357 plus 3,442. I would like us to try using the abacus to solve this problem. Let's arrange the numbers correctly on the abacus. We shall use green beads for 2,357 and blue for 3,442. Each string on the abacus represents a place value column. So, we place 7 green beads on the ones column, 5 green beads on the tens column, 3 green beads on the hundreds column, and 2 green beads on the thousands column. Great! Remember that we are adding 3,442 to 2,357. So, we add 2 blue beads to the 7 green beads, 4 blue beads to the 5 green beads, 4 blue beads again to the 3 green beads, and 3 blue beads to the 2 green beads on the thousands column. Counting the total number of beads we have on each column will give us the result of adding 3,442 to 2,357. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beads on the ones column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beads on the tens column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beads on the hundreds column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beads on the thousands column. Therefore, 2,357 plus 3,442 is equal to 5,799. Subtract 5,643 from 7,654. In subtraction, always write the bigger number first, then the smaller number underneath. So, we write the figures of the bigger number under their respective place value columns. Then we write the subtraction sign, popularly called minus, on the left-hand side. This is followed by writing the figures of the smaller numbers. 5, 6, 4, 3, underneath 7, 6, 5, 4. As usual, we start subtracting from the left. 4 minus 3 equals 1. 5 minus 4 equals 1. 6 minus 6 equals 0. And 7 minus 5 equals 2. So, what is our final answer? You're right! 2011! We can also add or subtract 3 numbers, taking 2 at a time. Let's attempt to solve these questions. 1. 3,514 plus 1,313 plus 1,160. 2. 8,732 minus 1,310 minus 2,101. We start by drawing the place value columns. Write out the first 2 sets of numbers, that is, 3,514 plus 1,313. This gives us an answer of 4,827. Now, we add 1,160 to the result of adding 3,514 and 1,113. What do we have? 7 plus 0 is 7. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. Therefore, our final answer is 5,987. We can also use the same approach to subtract the numbers on the second question. We start by subtracting the first 2 sets of numbers, that is, 8,732 minus 1,310. This gives us an answer of 7,422. Now, we subtract 2,101 from the result of subtracting 1,310 from 8,732. What do we have? 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 0 is 2. 4 minus 1 is 3. 7 minus 2 is 5. Therefore, our final answer is 5,321. Should we try some word problems on addition and subtraction? Okay! There are 5,330 primary and secondary schools in a state. Out of these 5,330, 3,220 are primary schools. How many secondary schools are there? To find the number of secondary schools there are, we simply subtract the number of primary schools from the total number of schools in the state. Let's quickly subtract using place value columns. 0 minus 0 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. And 5 minus 3 is 2. Therefore, there are 2,110 secondary schools in the state. You've absorbed enough information for today, right? Don't worry. Watch out for part 2 of the lesson. In this lesson, we learned how to add and subtract whole numbers using an abacus and place value columns, how to solve some quantitative aptitude problems on addition and subtraction of whole numbers. Now, it's assessment time. Add 721 and 267. 322 and 253. 3,344 and 6,734. Subtract 462 from 781. 1,234 from 3,456. Two tanks A and B can hold altogether 8,550 liters of water. If the capacity of tank A is 3,198 liters, find the capacity of tank B. The number of books in the library has increased from 7,000 to 9,000. How many new books have been added?